recording now. And that probably made it into the recording. Hello, everybody. This is Mala Sorte here with another Toonkind D&D game from Server Flavor. Welcome to Missing Harmonies. I am accompanied today by my wonderful and beautiful players. And please, why don't you introduce yourselves from? Let's start from the top of the chat.
Hi, I'm Hoosh. I'm gonna be playing Wilfred the... I'm not gonna say what he is because I honestly kind of already have forgot, but hi, it's nice to meet you, listener.
Hello, I'm second in the queue. My name is Dew, and I'm here literally just to cause problems and also maybe just watch Sorte have fun. Everyone else, of course. Mostly for problems.
You're not playing a character?
It's just me. Self-insert myself.
Hi, everybody. Dupe has been confirmed Toon here. Like,
Toonkind.
breaking news.
If you've heard of Toonkind, have you heard of Dewkind? So, have you? Would you like to find out?
Oh boy. Is it me then? You're not introducing your character?
Oh god, yeah, I have a character, don't I? Sorry.
Yeah, that's why I asked!
I haven't played a game in so long, Zen. Going to be playing someone I haven't played in a while. I'm going to be playing Porridge. They're just a little friend. They're just a little buddy.
It's Will Blood.
It's just a little friend. Anyway, let's be done.
Alright, and so I'm last in the list because of course I am. I'm Zen, and today I'm gonna be playing a new character called Lexi Lupine, who is an animatronic wolf. You can guess what she is an XP of, and it's not subtle.
I love her. Love her so much. Socks are so good.
I love
Thanks.
her socks too. Well, that's...
Do you want art in the gallery?
Yes, I was actually gonna say that if you want to drop a reference for your characters, if you have it on hand, I will put it later in... I have always wanted to say this in post-production.
I will drop Porridge into the gallery.
So fancy.
Well, we actually have here an interesting situation. Your characters are kind of like really new faces around this place. I will say that you find yourselves in what it seems to be the social center of this. Find yourselves on a Carbollera forest. It's kind of like a rural area. Your character may have been traveling, or they are just exploring around. Maybe they are just on their way to one of the big cities, Toontown, and they have just taken a different route. Probably because there is little round, you have found Finisterre, that Finisterre Tavern, and you have decided to make just a stop for resting. As for
say-
what you see, all three of you come into like a busy tavern. Seems that everybody is kind of like busy. They are busy with orders. People are eating, shouting, so you might pick up like um snippets of conversations, like people are making deals. It's busy. It's a good energy. But as you enter, the what it seems to be the tavern owner just points at the I forgot.
That's you. Take your
Notice
time.
board. He points at the notice board and hurries you to take a look at, like, welcome stranger. Look at the jobs we have. Hurries you to have a look at the jobs in case you're in need of money or you want, like, just have a little bit of an adventure or want to give them a hand. However, after doing this, he kind of disappears. So if you wanted to order something, you find yourself now that you have time to look around and wait for the guy to come back.
I well, this is a goddamn bitch of a situation. Lexi's blind, so like she's standing in front of this board like, well shit, what do I do now? I can't read this.
Um, do you look around? I'm sorry for using that word. Do you try to ask for help? Do you navigate this place? Like, there are voices around you and you can hear like patrons closer or closer to you. Like, obviously there is someone like complaining about the taste of the beer is getting worse and worse. What the hell is Lawrence doing?
Yeah,
Like, and
I think she'll like try to find someone who's like nearby that maybe she wouldn't be terribly inconveniencing and be like, uh, I haven't figured out a voice for her. This is gonna be probably gonna change over the course of the game, but like, would you help me take a would you help me read through some of these messages on the board?
do you reach for like a specific conversation, like, okay, these guys are sitting here, or do you just reach for whatever feels closer to you?
Probably just going for whoever seems nearest to the board.
Um, oh yeah, sure. Are you interested in any job on a specific? And you're gonna hear like this person next to you actually like starts putting a notice on the board, also like something on the board, like you hear a nail and a hammer going like thunk, 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 clunk.
Uh, don't know yet. What jobs are posted? Uh,
Well, actually, you know what? I'm gonna be a little bit selfish here. I'm actually looking for people for a job. I'm just trying to look for a few people that might be able to help me in a little thing. Just you know, just going around and uh, getting some things organized for the festivities.
oh, you're having some kind of party? Well, I know all about
Mm,
parties. I could help you out.
This guy kind of like looks at, takes a pauses and goes like, "Sure, you know what? That's precisely what I'm looking for. Though we might need a little bit more people. Listen, I'm just gonna take care of a few things on the back. I will be right back, okay? In the meantime, if anybody's interested, just tell them to wait. Tell them to wait here.
Sure thing.
Yeah, just I will be right back. Sorry, and you hear kind of like heavy steps, getting away from you, and kind of like the clink, clink, clink of metal against leather. By the way, I cannot do that, but the voice was very gruff. Now, guys, Wilfred, Porridge, what you guys are doing? The moment you come in, you have been pointed at the notice board. Um, Porridge probably have gotten like weird looks, and Wilfred probably has gotten a very dismissive. Well, the notice board is over there, if you want to look at it. Before Lawrence, the tavern owner has disappears behind the bar, which is very easy because he's not very tall.
Okay.
I think
Um,
Wilfred
Dick?
has tucked himself away somewhere because he does not like being seen in public. There's reasons why he feels like he can't be seen in very much such a public place. So he's doing his best to sneak around to get closer to the board, see what needs to be going on, and
It's
he's struggling.
it is relatively easy for you to get to the board, and is it relatively easy for you to sneak from the bigger part of the crowd that is at the moment in the tavern, because the place is kind of like divided it's kind of like an open concept, but kind of like divided. You are covered by a wall. However, the patrons that are on your side, all of them give you like nasty looks.
He sort of keeps on flinching, slowly creeping towards the board still. And when he does get close enough to just peer at the most recent notice, I believe, it's like, maybe, maybe not. I don't know if this is possible. Parties are fun. I like parties.
Infamous is the bigger poster there, and it's the only one that is actually like claims to give you a recompense worth your time, you feel. The rest of them might be cattle jobs.
He's feeling lucky. He's gonna take a glance around real quick to see if anybody else has been sort of looking at it before sitting down. Not sitting. Are there tables, chairs?
Yes, there is right. God damn it! I actually had a map of this, but um, Talespire has crashed on me. I want you to imagine like kind of there is a few tables right next to the board, and then there is like right opposite of these tables, like making a small corridor. There is the bar, like what would be the bar going all like all down this kind of like corridor towards the opposite wall, in which you can hear. You get the impression that that will be that there is a door there that would lead to the kitchen and to the food storage rooms and all of that. Next to the notice board, there is like an opening that leads into a bigger hall, where you cannot see it, and at the moment there is nothing, but like sometimes there is music and events or meetings about the neighborhood meetings, so to speak, over there. The community meets there to uh, take decisions about decisions. What the fuck? Yes, basically democracy at its more pure form. Everybody here gets a vote. Raise your hand, kind of thing. Raise your beer. Um, but yes, in front of you, unless you want to go to that area, which is at the moment really, really busy, just with dinners, not with any kind of shows, you have a few patrons sitting at the bar and at the tables, but this area, like you have a space to sit by yourself if you want to. You also find a new face that you think you have not seen before. And it's kind of like very neon wolf sitting probably somewhere.
Honestly,
I think
Lexi might just be standing beside the notice board, just waiting for the person
Never
that was
mind.
talking to her to come back.
Never mind. It seems that Lawrence has put up a new decoration.
I think Wilfred is going to take his chance and stand next to the wolf and just sort of like mumble a hello and hope that they don't know what he supposedly did.
uh, I think Lexi like turns in Wilfred's general direction and is like, "Oh, hey, are you here for the like guy that needs help with the party too?"
And he tries a curt nod, but decides to vocalize it instead. It's like, yes, that is hopefully what I plan to do. And just under his breath, it's like, if the person doesn't decide to make everything a problem.
You. What's your favorite little terror doing right now?
Oh, that's a good question. So I was gonna wait for everyone else to be done. I want to roll stealth because porridge typically doesn't go straight into these places. They're yeah, no, they tend to try and stealth into these places, and depending on what I roll is depending on how this goes. So let me just first roll of the game. Okay. What's your stealth mod? I haven't played you in a while. Oh, cool. Okay. So they got a 21 for their stealth.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if anyone sees them. They do this thing where they tend to try and blend in, like they're UPA, so they try to blend into the scenery, and by doing that, they just go flat against the wall and just travel along the wall, look around. Um, they're probably, if there's like any portraits or like pictures on the wall anywhere.
I would say yes. Um, there is plates. There is um family portraits. There is like also
Oh, there's a
scenic pictures. Like there is definitely like a tapestry here and there, an axe an axe mounted. There is actually a few axes mounted around the place. That seems kind of dangerous. What's the owner thinking? But yes, there is definitely decorations all around it. This place, it's kind of like cluttered, maximalist kind of style, cluttered.
nice. Okay. Porridge is going to find a picture of someone with a pet on the wall, and they're just going to line themselves up. And they're just going to line themselves up so they kind of fit the contour of the pet. I'm thinking of a cat in someone's lap, or maybe a ferret. And they're just on the wall in this picture, having a look around. Um, no, they're just vibing.
Perfect. Actually, I'm gonna just roll something for this fella. Do you guys talk between yourselves? Wilfred
Hmm.
and Lexi.
I will say that
Oh, Oosh, were you gonna say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm just going to say Porridge isn't going to be talking at the minute because they are in stealth mode and they are a portrait on the wall.
It's just a blue cat, everybody.
It's just a bright
Just a
blue and
cute
red ferret
little
cat.
cat. Wilfred just sort of clears his throat, just like, so what brings you to this place? Aside from the party.
Well, the party is an unexpected side effect. I'm pretty much just traveling around wherever, looking for fun stuff to do.
Hmm.
What about you?
Just looking for some odd jobs around here where I don't have to get my hands all mucky. These are a pianist's hands, you know.
Oh, you play the piano? That's cool. I play the drums myself. Never really known anyone who plays the piano. Wait, I'm immediately striking that from the record. Lexi does know someone who plays the piano. My memory is shit. I think. Yeah. My friend Archie plays the piano, actually.
And whom's may that be?
I'm guessing you've never been to Future World City, huh?
Of course not. Why would I go there?
Well, our band is kind of a big deal in Future World City. If you'd been, you of course would have recognized me. And you'd probably know Archie as well. We're regular performers at this place called the Superstar Partyplex. It's pretty much the best place in Inkwell, and actually the whole world.
Ooh. If you want to make a history check as he introduces himself, go ahead. And I am Wilfred Lumliges, and I come from a pretty far away place. I don't know if you've heard of it at all. It's not very well known. He doesn't want to explain exactly where he came from, so he's just saying that to sort of dance around it. It's just like, I only recently moved to this locale just to get a little bit of a break from towns and cities, and oh, what a bother they are. I'm sorry.
Why are you sorry? Uh, big.
No.
They can both be big personalities. I think Lexi is like, well, if it's far enough away that you've never made the trip to Future World City, obviously it can't be that interesting a place. So, no, I've probably never
Exactly.
heard
It's
of
a
it.
boorish place.
I love this. As you guys are sharing. God damn it, this too. Oh my god. Anyways, as you two are having this conversation, Lexi, you hear softer, lighter, but still carrying like this feeling of weight steps. You hear kind of like crumpled paper moving towards you. And Wilfred, you actually see Lawrence. He doesn't even say hi, but he kind of like coughs and calls for your attention. And you two are here for the jobs, right?
Of course. Why would I do anything else?
Well, here
I don't
for
know.
one of the jobs. Probably not everything on the board.
Okay, honestly, good enough. we will get any help we can. Uh, sure. Listen. The lads are waiting for you. On the back. Just take the stairs upstairs. They are on the second door, one of the rooms upstairs. They will run through you to the details and go with you to start. Just talking to the rest of the people. Yep, that's it. Chop chop. Bye. And he just leaves.
Aren't people in small towns supposed to have better manners than this? Honestly.
Honestly, I come from an even smaller town than this, and their manners are absolute bull. It just comes with the territory. They don't like newcomers.
Um, three heads turn to you, Wilfred, and you are being stared. One of the guys who seemed like to be absolutely like passed out, like drunk out of his arse. He just kind of like looks at you like, "Who's talking shit?" But behind these lads, there is actually like the stairs leading to the second floor that this tiny uh, paper tune, very 2D, has told us about. It seems that the person who put before the job on the board is on the second floor.
Well, guess we're going upstairs then. And Lexi is gonna start walking in the direction where the paper tune came from and hope that's the right direction.
I'm sorry, I got mentally lost. I was stuck laughing.
Sorry, Ken. I actually like you kind of crackled for me at the end of that sentence. Can you repeat?
I'm sorry, I was stuck laughing. I got a little mentally lost. Should I roll perception to check where the stairs are?
So, but yeah, sorry, but Sen, I didn't catch the last thing you said because you kind of like the
Oh,
voice vanished for me. Can you
me?
repeat? Yeah.
Yeah. So Lexi just said, I guess we're gonna go upstairs then, and started walking in the direction that it sounded like the paper tune came from, and hope that the stairs are that way.
Yeah, definitely. Like the stairs are very visible. It seems that this tavern has rooms for rent on the second floor. And as you go up, Lexi, I'm assuming you're going first.
Yeah.
You definitely hear two voices. You recognize the first person you spoke to, and it seems that there is kind of like not a physical fight, but there is two voices fighting. There seems to be a very energetic debate in one of the rooms.
And one of the voices that's fighting is the person that posted the job.
Yes.
Yeah. I think Lexi's gonna start walking that way and like yell out, "Hey, is fighting like that any way to start a party?"
You hear uh, the noise. You hear like a wooden crunch. And let's see, for our public, you were in a band, right? What do you play?
Lexi plays the drums.
Hmm. But would you be familiar with instruments, string instruments?
Um, Maybe a guitar, but it was all electric instruments, so she'd be familiar with like electric guitar more so than a wooden one.
Has she ever heard an electric guitar, one of like the strings break?
Oh, definitely.
Because that's what you hear right now.
Ooh.
And you hear male, a higher pitch voice, but still in certain similar to the other one, to the man you were speaking with before, yelling, "You absolute brute!" And a door opens. I am not helping you anymore. This is not time for This is not time for parties. You have, you all have lost your mind. We don't have time to play around. You know what? Now come with me. No, not after this. Not after everything. Goodbye, sir. And someone almost bumps into you. You feel like I like that. But I'm sorry. Do you mind? And lighter, softer steps. Just this voice just goes down the stairs and disappears in the distance. Wilfred, you see like the opposite. Like you see a very finely dressed man dressed in kind of like probably imitation of silk clothes that just leaves really, really, really angry.
I am so tempted to push those buttons even more.
Oh, do you stop him?
No.
This man, this
I know, but I'm gonna shout after him.
oh my
Couldn't
god.
even afford real silk.
Okay, this guy actually like he's not that far, he's not even down the stairs. When he goes up again, he's gonna slap you.
Good.
Oh, okay. Let me see how much. He absolutely misses. He tries to slap you, but you only feel like the air just kind of like praising you, and he's just like, "What? I don't have time for this," and he just stomp, very angry, just down the stairs. You hear a little bit more of commotion, but congratulations, you have not gotten a slap.
He continues his way up, following Lexi, just sort of giggling to himself on how exciting that was.
Well, aren't
To
you a
cause a minor
troublemaker?
inconvenience. Huh?
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I didn't hear what you said. What did you say?
I'll say it again after you finish your thing.
I'm done.
Okay. Lexi just says, "Oh, you're a troublemaker, aren't you?"
Oh, it's only part of the job.
Well, I am not hiring you to harass my cousin. Um, Lexi, you recognize the voice of the guy who was talking to you before. Wilfred, what you see is like this guy where the other man was finely dressed. Um, this guy is dressed on, uh, how do you call them? Metal rivets, rivets? Metal studs and leather. He has like very dark hair and a very, very dark beard that is neatly braided as like in dwarven fashion. However, he looks mostly human. And he's just kind of like giving you this look like before looking up to Lexi and going like, I'm sorry you had to hear that. That was my cousin. Well, he's just a little bit stressed. He has his hands behind his back. So you guys can, all of you, Porridge include, if Porridge is here with us, knock twice for yes, one for no.
Porridge did, in fact, stealth their way up the stairs.
Okay.
There's things happening up there.
I would say roll me another stealth, and also everybody roll me a perception.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I
Cool.
forgot it's just flat perception.
That's a 7.
Wait, is it not /R
7,
in here
20.
or what's the?
Oh yeah, let me is exclamation point R the 20 plus
Gosh.
okay. Porridge, do you also roll me a perception, please, baby?
On a perception. Sorry. I forgot. What the heck, buddy? Why are you doing good on one and bad on the other? So, what's your perception one? Ah, yeah. 13.
Okay. Yeah, Lexi, baby, you perceive fuck nothing, which makes sense.
Valid.
But Wilfred actually like sees this guy is standing in a very awkward position, like hands, his arms are behind his back, and you see some splinter wood peek out from his back before he can actually he can actually put his hands in a way that actually hides whatever he is hiding better. Um, you are pretty sure that he's holding a broken instrument behind his back. Porridge, you get a glance at what you see is like a lot of wood and metal wires. Also, tell me, what are you trying to take the form of?
So they're not actually taking the form of anything. What they were trying to do, we're trying to follow the guys upstairs. With a 7, I imagine they've run out of portraits to hop into as they go up, and it's just like, I'm gonna have to come out now. They're gonna have to become 3D again. They try so hard to just blend into the wall, but again, they're blue and red. They are the same shape. They haven't changed shape. They're just stuck
It's blue and
sticking to the
red, and
walls.
he's blue and red, and this place is kind of like mute brown and wood colors kind of thing. So yeah, like a sort of at some. And this guy is just like, well, are you three still interested on the job?
Did they say you three?
Yes, he had said, are you three still interested on the job?
I think Lexi's like, wait, 3? Is there a third person that I didn't hear?
I didn't realize there was a third person. And he's just sort of like looking around slightly,
Yeah, that guy over there on the wall. Shit, I'm not having hallucinations again, haven't I?
I think it's probably at this point that you're just going to hear from behind you. Hello.
Absolute gremlin voice.
That guy with shoes, right?
Uh, they weren't downstairs, but the more the merrier, I guess.
Absolutely, I agree with them.
It's just kind of blinks their little eyes and just The knowledge unit is happy to help. So,
Right?
if people don't understand what I'm saying as porridge, please tell me to repeat because I know it can be a little difficult to understand.
I got like the last half of it, maybe.
Okay. Porridge just said they're happy to help.
Okay, that's the part that I did understand.
Well, so yes, basically the idea was to go around and just talk to people. So we have a local festival coming up, and turns out, I'm sorry, I'm just kind of like, turns out like motivation is on the dumps, basically. Like, the motivation is on the pits. We have been trying to rail people around, but it's hard for them to actually get a little bit scared, I guess. So I was thinking that you guys could just go around giving them these pamphlets, and he actually kind of like takes one hand a little bit awkwardly, still trying to hide the other thing, reaches, and so you can imagine it's a hammer space, and hands you a bunch of posters. Yeah, I figured out you could just, give them around, have a pep talk. There is there is a few people that used to come every single year, and like uh, one of the old ladies, I remember her since I have been a child. Like, she always brings food. Um, then then there is Richard, that he usually works with the lights, and actually tends to the barbecue and the any campfires we have. It's just talking to them.
What's everyone so scared of that they don't want to come to this festival?
It's not being, and you hear like there is a defensive tone of voice. It's not that they are scared. It's there has been a lot of changes around. Some people are thinking about leaving. We just haven't been have time to be a community. I know that if we get this through, like, people will see like we are strong together and that we can. They they just have forgotten. My cousin doesn't understand. My cousin doesn't understand. We need these kind of things to remind us that we are not alone. This is a community of loners, but that doesn't mean we are alone. It's really easy in this forest to forget that there is more people around you looking out for you. And these are the things that used to remind us that we have neighbors around, that if you break your leg, someone will actually come to your house and make sure that you're fed and that you're healing well. And he kind of pauses and, okay, I'm sorry. I'm getting carried away. He's not longer hiding the loot on his back. He just puts it again against the wall and kind of like cleans his hand of any kind of like wood shavings, or not wood shavings, but wood splinters, and just still hands you the posters. Just talk to them.
Try my best to talk to them. I just don't think they'll like me.
Yeah, nobody likes you here, buddy. You've been an absolute asshole. I don't know what's your deal, but I'm desperate enough to have you around. I don't know. Congrats, you get an opportunity to do some community service.
Well, I should be able to make up for it. Everyone loves me, so even if they don't like you, we should be able to get these posters handed out.
I do believe so.
Whilst you two are talking, Orange is just gonna drift over to this guy. And they're gonna use they are gonna use a spell slot for this. It's pretty obvious this guy's upset, right?
He is very upset, but he's kind of like upset in a very manly way, in a very heavy metal way. This man cries black tears because he has such a such dense rímel eyeliner.
Excellent. I love it. Porridge gives not a damn about that. Porridge is gonna float up, and they are going to kind of stretch out two of their little nubbins, and kind of like alternately pat their shoulder, like one at a time. And they're gonna cast Alter Self on themselves. And anyone watching it is gonna see that this weird plasticky looking robot thing starts to look a little fluffier. And eventually Porridge is basically just Alter Self themselves into looking like a teddy bear. Now they're just fluffy and soft. This guy's getting pats from a very soft, fluffy looking floating teddy bear thing.
Okay, is this a normal thing for you, buddy? He's gonna kind of like pat back, but you see him like he's kind of like weirded out. Like there is this guy is all black leather and spikes, and then there is this fluffy thing next to him, and he's kind of like, this doesn't match my art style. What's going on here?
Look, this is how Porridge knows how to comfort. Or in distress, fluff. Fluff, pats, and theirs. And their eyes are going to do that like upward arrow thing. And they'll say, Porridge unit is activating protocol comfort. There. They're just going to keep patting.
Okay, have you guys ever seen like Metapocalypse?
No.
Deathlock?
Can't say that I have.
Okay, just let me... Because his art style is a little bit like this. But more sharp edges and more like...
Hell yeah.
So he's got like... he's got like the whole death metal look, heavy metal fella look, and there is this, and he's trying his best to accept your help, but he's a little bit put off, like he's just petting you with only one hand while holding still the posters. Lexi and Wilfred, like kind of looking at them like just like, what's going on?
Honestly, Lexi probably leaning down to ask Wilfred also, what's going on right now?
I have no idea, but it seems like our newest friend changed themselves. He just sort of tilts his head slightly.
You're gonna see Porridge's head go from upright, flip 180 upside down so that their snoot is pointing backwards on the wrong, facing the wrong way, but looking at you guys. Their head is upside down essentially, and they say,
The porridge unit is now fluffy.
Good job, Porridge unit. I feel much better. Damn, you're
Still.
fluffy.
Pick it.
they give the little antenna on their head gives a little, and they just off. And you hear a little ding, and
Objective complete.
Love this lad so much.
I know, same.
Okay, listen, there is a group of houses like I cannot give you some map, but just look for the smoke. That's how you know where everybody's living, okay? I need to leave. Just come back and talk to Lawrence when everything is done. I need to fix this. And he points back at the broken mute.
Before he goes anywhere, can Porridge roll a quick investigation on that broken loot to see how
Yes.
it's broken?
Yes, I'm gonna
Cool.
say that even the door from the room where they were in, it's still open.
So is man, I can do maths. Come on, brain. So it's 15.
15.
Yep.
For the investigation on the loot, right? Are you looking for something specific, like what damaged it, or?
How it's damaged and how it can be repaired.
Yes, it's absolutely crushed. It seems that someone just grabbed it and went like crash. So yeah, some of the strings have just popped out of place. They are broken, and it's just like, and there is a lot of damage to the body. It's basically splintered in the middle, and the mast is kind of like hanging from a thread, basically, from a string.
Me thinking of things. Okay. Porridge is just gonna tuck that away into their little head. Okay, cool. Yep, that's all I wanted to do. But they will wave a little nubbin as this person goes and says,
Goodbye. We shall see you later.
It sounds like a 2000s robot toy. Like,
How are you making the voice?
ow,
Like,
lots of practice.
no, like I want everybody to know that this is not like a filter of anything. Like Diop is doing this with mouth and vocal cords. Like what the fuck?
Oh yeah, no, there is no filter. This is just my voice.
Yes, so this guy, who you have not gotten the name for, just kind of like turns around a little bit sadly, grabs the rest of the loot and just leaves. Again, strong steps and the clink, clink, clink of stats and metal pieces against leather. And you are just left in the second floor. The door of the room is still open. And you have gotten a bunch of posters and an indication to look for the smoke to find basically the houses. I will say that there is more people on the tavern if you want to try to work here instead of going to the houses. You have options. After all, the mission is just convince people to come to the party.
I will leave this up to you two. Porridge will just look to you two. Will follow your lead. I will say that now.
So he just wants us to hand these posters out, right?
Yes, and keep a little
I,
bit of motivation, a motivational speech.
Hmm. Seems like we'd get more birds with one stone if we just hand them out here at the tavern before we go traipsing around the woods looking for people's houses, right?
oh yes, absolutely. I think we should definitely start here and then spread out, but not separately. I do not want to be alone in those woods.
Yeah, sticking as a group seems like a good plan. Um,
Porridge.
what were you gonna say, Do?
I was gonna say Porridge will look between you two, then kind of look down the stairs from where you came from, and then look back at you two.
The porridge unit observed you upon entry. They don't like you. Might not be wise.
Wait, what?
They observed you. Hiding on the wall.
No, I did not understand. I'm sorry.
Oh no, okay, that's fine. So basically Porridge said they observed you upon entry. And the patrons do not like you, and they do not think it would be wise to start anything here.
Fight, fight, fight.
Wants violence. Craves violence.
Well, who says that they have to be any part of what we do here at the tavern? We're not gonna split up in the woods, but for right now, I mean, Porridge, you and I could probably handle trying to convince the people here before we head elsewhere, and they could just. Sorry, I don't think I got your name.
It's Wilfred. I told you earlier. You should be paying more attention. No,
Did
that's rude. I'm sorry. Yes, I did.
Oh.
I
Did
said my
intro-
name is Wilfred Privileges.
Do not remember that. I'm Lexi, by the way.
Yes, you are.
Porridge holds up and up in.
Hello, we are porridge.
You are adorable, Porridge.
They look down at their fluffy arms, and then they look up at you.
Affirmative.
Alright, so where would you suggest I hide for the tavern operation?
I mean, you could probably just stay up here, right? It doesn't. I don't think there's as many people up here as there are downstairs, at least.
Can I roll a perception quickly? I have an idea. It's very stupid.
Go ahead. I love stupid ideas. And
Same.
now I'm changing my list of events. By the way, welcome to list number B. Oh, we have a containment breach.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Your chikorita is now level 2.
Hey!
Hey.
Chikorita has joined the party.
There is okay, in this hi, for whomever is listening, we have a pocket 2 bot on the server. It just appeared on the on the roll zone. So I'm gonna say that for this scene there is just leg cabbage on the background just passing by.
There's a cabbage with 4 legs just toddling by.
Anyways, what's your stupid idea? Go ahead.
Idea was they're not gonna do it. Because they got a 6, but they're gonna look for like a sheet or some kind of blanket or something.
Um, sure, the door to the room is open. Like even with a 6, there is a bed.
Cool. There's a bed and they see a blanket on that bed. They're gonna try and pick up that blanket and they're gonna throw it over the top of Wilfred.
Right. I'm just gonna say that the moment you go in, this is obviously a lift. It might be a room for rent, but it is a lift room. There is a lot of other things around. Now, you go straight for the shit. I just give
They're
it to
going straight for the
Wilfred.
sheet. They have a mission, and the mission is to hide Wilfred.
Great. Wilfred has now a bed sheet that is actually it's not pure white, but it has tiny hearts around. It has like very very tiny hearts, pink hearts, like, and so it kind of like from a distance looks kind of like a dots, but when you get closer, it's like okay, that's the shape.
Aw.
That's cute.
How are you fashion this now clothing item for it?
Sorry, could you repeat that?
How are you? Are you just putting a sheet over Wilfred?
They are literally just dropping a sheet over Wilfred like a ghost, like a Halloween ghost costume.
How big is the sheet actually?
Imagine if it's big enough to
'Cause-
sleep under.
It is a bed size sheet, like it's big because the guy was big. It covers you.
Okay, I'm just asking because I just want to know if his little toe beans are sticking out because he's like 5'10".
Actually, I would say like, yeah, it goes up to your ankles. I would say. So kind of like if you walk, your feet will be seen.
Porridge will look this up and down and say,
Now you must crouch down, and you will be hidden.
He just sort of, you can't see his expression. It doesn't really physically change, but underneath that mask of his, it is contorted with confusion as to why. A sheet has been flung over him, so he just very lightly gets on his knees to start crawling around.
"We're still on the second floor, aren't we?"
Yup.
Yeah,
Hey,
you are
how about we-
like in front of the doors. This is just like a second floor full of doors for other people's rooms. So yeah, you're just like kind of on the hallway. Let's see. Just
Hoosh, can I pitch an idea to you?
Yes, go ahead, hit me with it.
You're on your knees and you're shuttling around. I suppose this would also be up to Sorte. Maybe roll like a survival or something to see if they manage to not fall down the stairs.
I'm down for that.
I will say dexterity for that.
Oh.
Actually, a dexterity save.
Okay, a deck save is much nicer to me.
Are kind to Wilfred.
But also perception to see. But also roll me a perception to see how you are going down the stairs. Okay, with an 18, you actually don't trip. But roll me also perception.
Okay. Perception is it's a flat d20 then because He has nothing for his wisdom.
Shakes you in minus wisdom.
We
Handshake.
we like a fool. We like a himbo here. A 20.
Lexi,
Actually,
holy shit!
you go perfectly fine down the stairs like if you were a toon born under this sheet. You have no problem to navigate this place. Congratulations, you have made it to the ground floor. Now you're just staying there. Um, do you guys follow?
Yeah.
Yeah. Porridge is
When
just gonna look down at where they went down the stairs. I'm gonna turn back around to Legacy. And
Let's go.
they're just gonna bob along.
Aww. And Lexi will
Oh.
climb down the stairs too.
you go down the stairs to the busy tavern, now you have like a better view of the other side, where I was talking, like there is people eating, and there is you can see like there is a big roaring fire. It's actually quite welcoming. People are just sitting in different shapes and size tables, just talking, eating, drinking about, and yelling. Still, I would like to still there is kind of like this feeling of like tension, but you guys don't exactly know why. There is also like a tiny, how do you call it? Yes, there is kind of like a little bit of like a waste area, not too much, but it's empty except for um, a few boxes, a few chairs, and a rack. You kind of get the impression that that's kind of like where, if there are musicians or someone putting on a show, they would be acting over there.
Hmm.
I would say that at the moment you have um, two tables with just two tables with just two people sitting, three tables with more than with 3 to 5 people eating and talking at the moment. So that people coming and going around, that those would be.
Well, okay. So, who has the flyers and like things? Who knows?
At this point, it
I
might be
thought we
Lexi
all
holding them. Yeah.
I thought we all had like a small stack of them.
I know what I know what Porridge is gonna do. So you guys go first then.
Um, I think Lexi would ask, would turn to Wilfred and ask, uh, do they have a microphone in this place?
You have to project your voice. I know it's hard for a pop star like you to go without a microphone, but just project your voice a little. It's easy. Just speak from the bottom of your chest.
Oh, I can project. Have you? Of course, you've never seen the size of the Partyplex stage. I can project. Sorry if that blew out anyone's ears, but no. You can roll insight on Lexi if you want.
Okay, I forgot what insight was. sorry. I'm having him be so rude. It's just kind of funny. It's a flat D20 again
Yeah, it's wisdom based.
because he has no wisdom.
Holy
What?
shit. It's a nat 20 again.
What?
God damn it.
I think Avery just likes me.
Yeah, so with a 20, if Wilfred hasn't noticed it yet, Lexi is in fact blind. Like her eyes are not quite in the right pointing at the right things. So like while Wilfred and Porridge were looking over the room, Lexi was sort of just standing there, but she doesn't want to make a big deal of it. So when she asked if there was a microphone, she meant like, is there a good place to make this announcement from? Because she doesn't know either one, but one sounds, is there a stage in here, sounds like a yeah duh question if you can see, but is there a microphone, maybe not so much. And she is used to trying to keep that she is blind on the down low, so she does not, she is a little bit miffed by the insinuation that she cannot speak up, but that wasn't really the question she was trying to ask, even though it was the exact question she asked.
It was like, oh, I'm sorry. Yes, there's something to speak off of. It's in front of you, but there is a light stairs to this. He sort of reaches out from under the sheet to pat her right side on this side of you.
She sort of turns in the direction where Wilfred has described the stage as and is like, alright, well, I can probably handle this if you want to stay back here. And is gonna start walking towards where Wilfred has said the stage is. I don't know if she needs to roll anything. Like, how tightly are the tables packed in this room?
Place is quite tight, but yeah, I would say like you can make it over there with no problem.
Yeah.
People are rude but polite enough to get your way.
That's nice. So yeah, she's gonna climb up onto the stage and make an announcement. I don't know if I should roll like performance persuasion before or after the fact.
Whichever you prefer, honestly.
Yeah.
Let me hear first what she has to say.
Okay. So yeah, I think she stands up on the stage and she's like, ladies and gentlemen, if I can have just a moment of your time tonight, it has come to my attention that your town is going to be holding an incredible festival where you can all get together, enjoy each other's company, enjoy some nice food, some entertainment. But in order to make it happen, like the organizers need to know that they can count on your support and your attendance at this incredible event. So I have some flyers to pass out here with more details, and I really hope that you'll consider attending.
You know you cannot. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. You go ahead. I
No,
want
you
you to
go
finish
ahead.
what you do. I want to finish what you do before I do my thing.
You go ahead, or I kicked your ass.
Okay, fine. I was going to say, at the very end of at the very end of that wonderful speech, Porridge is going to probably just float to the very middle of the room, and this is completely up to you whether it can work like this, Sorte. I wanted them to start very slowly spinning and then getting faster and faster and faster and faster, and I was going to ask if you would allow me to cast color spray, but use it instead of Porridge's colors using the pamphlets. So they're just flinging pamphlets all across the room.
Yeah, go ahead.
They cast color spray, except it's not colors, it's pamphlet spray.
Uh, I feel like that's a very flexible way of understanding the spell.
It's incredibly flexible.
It is incredibly flexible. Do you have anything else that you want to do or that you can do to kind of like just throw the pamphlets around that is not specifically color spray? Because color spray is specifically, at least for tunes, your ink.
Yeah.
So
Doesn't it like damage people? Like I think you can just
yeah,
throw pamphlets around without saying it's color spray.
Okay, I could do. Color spray doesn't actually damage people, it makes them blind.
yeah.
Huh.
So
Blind.
I was kind of like thinking that might not go as well as you want. You can cast that and see how it goes. But
Do you want me to, do you want me to cast this spell then?
I am telling you to, after telling you that I don't think that's gonna work that way, you can still do whatever you want.
Okay. Man. Okay, if not that idea. See, Porridge still does want to just spin around and start throwing these things, so I should probably just roll something for that instead of the color spray. Let me
Yep.
see. And they're trying to aim it too, so it'd probably be a dex.
Yes.
Like a dex check or a save, do you think?
So please, Lexi, roll me either performance or persuasion.
They're the same
And
thing, so
Porridge, you can roll me either an athletics check if you go athletics or acrobatics check if you go one by one, or just roll me yeah, this is gonna be roll me a sleight of hand. No, actually, yeah, roll me kind of like a sleight of hand if you're gonna just try roll me dexterity if you're gonna try to throw them around.
Cool.
Yeah, no.
Okay, that is a 10 plus 2. 12.
That's for dexterity or for what?
That could be for dex or for sleight of hand because they're both a plus 2.
Perfect. It kind of like falls flat. It does reach some of the tables. Some people even gets up and just grabbed it. Like it makes like a nice fan as kind of like complementing Lexi's performance as you throw them around, but it's still flat paper, so they kind of like go like kind of like it doesn't reach the end of of the the of the room.
Just make a mess. Be
Yes, a
one
little
person.
bit. A little bit. From the other end, Lawrence is kind of carrying like a very big, juicy chicken and kind of like glares at you, just kind of like shakes his head and just goes back to the kitchen.
A piece of paper land on top of the chicken.
No, it's at the other end, so thankfully not, because if you touched his food, he will be really angry.
I want a taste of that pamphlet chicken.
But yeah, so did you Sam, did you roll the performance? Oh,
yeah, it's right above
it was
Due's thing.
yeah, listen, the room is cold. People look at each other. One kind of like grabs the pamphlet and is just kind of laughing at himself. Actually, there is one person in the room that actually balls it, makes a paper ball with it and just throws it to you.
I
Um,
I kind of want to roll a dex save to see if it hits or not.
oh, sorry, that was the yeah. Actually, you can roll a dex save because I'm rolling to hit, and
Incredible. Where was this roll when I was rolling performance?
how do you avoid it? This actually gets you a round of applause, whatever you do to avoid
I
this.
think
To avoid this.
I think like
All right.
Lexi is somewhat familiar with the sound of things being thrown at stage. She performs primarily for children, which are not known for their impulse control. So, she recognizes the sound of something, being launched at her, and like steps to the side just as it would have collided. Uh, so it just falls onto the stage instead.
Um, yeah, you actually get some people actually like some drunken guys going like, "Oh!" Some drunk guys going like, "Whoa, did you see that? Whoa!" kind of thing. Like, but this is still like you don't get a good response from the crowd. The guy who threw the ball actually, you recognize the voice. It was the guy who stormed off. Like he
Oh
is the
boy.
cousin, and you recognize him yelling across the room, "Bullshit! Absolute bullshit!"
What part of it?
All of it. We don't need a party. We need to fix things. Oh, gods. Starlight, guide me.
What, and you can't do both?
We don't have time.
May I
Something.
actually get on stage?
Yes.
Wilfred's still in the sheet, crawling on his knees, slowly. I know, the image is hilarious.
Okay,
I'm picturing.
the moment Wilfred appears on a stage, I'm gonna roll a straight d20 to see if the crowd realizes what the fuck is going on. Oh my god, not one. It's a not one. The crowd actually thinks like, who is this mysterious tune and shrouded in this sheet of mystery? Wow! And they are actually, I'm gonna say like they are actually like paying attention now. Like, what's going on? Is this drama? Ooh, we love dramas here.
All right,
Guys,
I'm gonna roll my performance check.
God, 22.
Oh my god.
Guys, this is like a telenovela. This is like a soap opera. These people, this is the shit they want. They are looking at this drama. They are looking at you. What do you do?
You see, my people, we need this gathering because you have all forgotten what community feels like. You standing here all on your lonesome, wondering on how the day is gonna go by with this threat lingering over us. And yet you wonder why you still haven't done nothing about it. It's time that we get together, learn from each other, and do something for once.
Goodness.
There is a silence taking over the room. Lawrence actually this time carrying like way too many beers actually has stopped and is looking at you. There is two, two people come out of the kitchen in you know with they are obviously tavern staff and are actually listening at you. There is some guy who opened the door the window from outside and peering, so right now you guys got more people listening than only the people on the room. And it goes quiet for a second before someone kind of like gets up of the chair so fast it throws a bottle and it's like sorry and actually like that the stage is right. We should be doing something. And the crowd just breaks on a cheer, like yes, jealous of yes. And you hear at some point like, "Fuck the mice corporation." Let's break their tires. Let's just get drunk. People are just like living for this. And the other guy tries tries to actually like protest. You see him fighting to find his voice over the crowd, but it just gets drowned.
Can I say that Porridge is floating by the door, and as everyone leaves, they're just holding out a complimentary little bag of popcorn as they go.
I say that not everybody's leaving. The party is not just starting right now. This is gonna be in a few days. But the people who live, like, it's kind of like grabbing the popcorn thingy and just like slapping porridge on the whatever they can identify as a shoulder and saying, "See you on the party, mate. See you on the festival. See you there."
Every person is just greeted with a
Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
I'm just
Adorable.
imagining like this is kind of like there is like this kind of like buff orc lady that just kind of slaps you and it moves you a little bit and says, "See you there, mate," and just leaves.
imagine if he slaps the body's just gonna spin. The limbs and the head they're floating fine, but the body just spins like a top.
And porridge also you see like the cousin, fancy cousin, just leaving and he doesn't take a bath. He just goes sits on the steps outside.
Oh,
And here we are gonna take a break.
someone needs a hug.
Okay, everybody, water, Hush. Thank you for just enduring this. Go get water. See you in 5-10 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
Really?
Okay. I'm sorry about that. Oh, cheeks. What? What does that mean, sorte? What does that mean? Good. It's okay. Who's any monka? I hate having Go back.
I was not paying attention to the chat, sorry.
Attention span? Us? No.
It's fine.
You, what are we doing? Hello.
What are we
Yeah.
doing? Hmm.
How's do you have water, Josh?
Yeah. I have water.
All right.
I drank 2 full cups already.
All right. Welcome back. So, after your wonderful speech, beer is flowing. People are coming out and just kind of like giving the word, like, there is gonna be a party. We are gonna go to the party. We need to do this now. Some of you come up to you, Lexi, and not Wilfred, to pat you on the back. Maybe they even try to pay for a drink for you of your choice.
Wait for me?
Yeah. The
Wilfred
ship.
doesn't drink. He doesn't drink normally, so he's just like, oh yeah, get me the most expensive thing, please.
When you say
We have
that, someone actually laughs at that, and it's kind of, look at this guy. Can't you believe how funny he is? The most expensive thing. Shitty beer for him. And it's actually like most of these people are toons. So what you get is root beer. You get a flagon of their most expensive root beer, which is, listen, it's decent. It's not a fine drink. Lawrence Meyer might have not hide the real liquor and the good stuff, like with proper sugar, under the cellar, and refuses to bring it out because he knows nobody's gonna pay him.
God. I just imagine like a root beer, like the most expensive root beer. They just slam down a glass or a flagon in front of you, and it's just got a giant literal root from some plant in it. Enjoy, like a little umbrella. Here's your
Good old
fancy root beer.
sarsaparilla.
I will say that you guys get like the feeling that this is um the how how do you call espuma? The white part of the top of a beer. How do you call
Froth?
it?
The foam.
The foam. The foam that comes. I have never had root beer, but there is like this immense foam and all of that, and you guys get that feeling of like, yes, these are tunes. These are really sugary drinks. There is alcohol for the non-tunes if you were to insist on that, but this is what they are gonna give you. Um, and yeah, Lexi, you also get offer one. Porridge, you don't get offer no one because you're actually now acting as a doorman, I guess, a doorbot.
Yes. They are a doorbot. Yes, they are just saying,
Hello, thank you, goodbye.
A couple passes by and goes like, "Oh, honey, look, how fancy, right?"
I would like to remind you they still look fluffy like a teddy bear.
Yes, but you have a greeter at the door, like people who are going out that know what's going on, like they are like, okay, this is the real guy who was with all of that, just throwing like stuff. And people who come in is like, oh, holy shit, Lawrence has gotten a grit. Like, is this is he trying to renovate the business? Is he gonna go on a fancy kind of thing? Anyways, sorry, I'm actually talking about my NPCs inner world now. Sorry, I just love
I
these
hold
people a
them.
lot.
I love them too.
But yeah, you guys get offered drinks, and as we said, porridge, you are the one that actually sees the heckler kind of thing. the heckler comes and just kind of like go out and just sit sadly on the front steps.
Oh yeah, that's a sad. That's. I suppose I should roll insight to determine what's going on with that one, huh?
Yeah, if anybody wants to, if anybody thinks like their character might have been paying attention to him, you can actually roll a perception to see if you saw him leaving with the crowd. There is still some people around though.
Okay. That's the wrong
I don't
place.
think Wilfred would have noticed either because he's full of himself.
Oh yeah, these people loved you, mysterious, mysterious person, ghost thing.
Mysterious, not Wilfred.
Sort of day, there is a cabbage running across the fucking counter.
That cabbage has gotten a job on the tavern.
It's got a little apron
I'm
on.
I'm giving it a little apron now. And that cabbage, she's actually running orders. She's going from the kitchen to the tables, also with more drinks.
I love it. That is so good.
But yeah, tell me. 16th to what?
That was an insight to see what's going on inside the head of that little guy outside, the guy who appears to be probably upset.
He's upset and he is just nursing flagon of root beer, as we have said. He's just very dejectedly sitting on the steps, and you can hear from him. You can hear him saying like, "Well, he had the point," and he's just sad. What with a 16, you get that the guy is lost.
Okay. Well, Porridge is gonna do what Porridge is gonna do, and once the last few people have gone in or out, they're just gonna float out. Towards the person sitting down, and they're just gonna hop down next to them, and they're just gonna do what they did before, and they're gonna take one of their little fluffy nubbins and pat them on the shoulder.
They just kind of like turn to look at you with kind of like glassy eyes.
You look up, and they tilt their head, and the antenna on their head does a little wiggle, and
You do not seem very happy about the party.
I know it's tradition, but it's not time to be having parties. I don't care what Lawrence says. We should be reorganizing. We should be planning. You guys don't understand anything.
Then explain to Porridge.
What? That I have only been 6 months in this place. That doesn't mean I. What if he has been living here all his life? That doesn't mean I don't care about this place. I don't want to go back home and think I can never return here. That they're just gonna buy everything and just erase this place. We should not. We don't have the luxury to take a break.
she sits. Doesn't really say anything. Just keeps rubbing on their shoulder. And you sit for a little bit. And the little antenna does a little slow whirl on the top of their head.
So, this place is in danger of going away.
They're just scaring people out. They're just having a party is not gonna make people be less scared.
Maybe not, but it will be fun and it will make you happy. And porridge, porridge does not have a place that will make. They don't have a place that makes them happy. It's people that make people happy. And if you are sad, trying to keep a place that is supposed to make you happy, then why are you fighting? You need to be happy to fight for being happy.
Persuasion.
I'm gonna do that at disadvantage because that was very confusing, even for me. Even for me, that was
I got it.
No, it's a complex matter.
Porridge is not a therapist. Despite the programming that they have downloaded, their software is corrupt. Right, okay.
Everybody, just click on this link. This is basically a
Oh.
Patreon. Let's see, a Patreon was it? A GoFundMe to send porridge to college. Let
Oh, buddy. Well, I got a 3 and a 5, which will bring me up to a 4.
Ooh,
Baby.
okay. This guy kind of like shakes you, like kind of like actually like gets away from you and they are making the people go away. This place is the people, but that's what they are destroying. This place would be here. Yeah, they can take the forest away. They can make their pecking stupid spa. But that's the thing. We are gonna have a grand party, and it will just be a beautiful memory, and we will be happy for 2-3 days, and then they will. Someone else will sell their house because the place is being overridden by bandits, or because someone gave them like way more money than they can ever make in their on the rest of their lives, and they are winning like this, man. They, they are winning. They have the money. They have the time. We are just the and gonna start to cry.
Man. Porridge's little antenna is just. It was kind of doing a slow whirling on the top of their head, and as they keep talking, it just kind of starts to lower down until it's kind of like parallel with their little snoot, just laying flat against the back of their head. And they're gonna kind of just float towards this person's lap if they're sitting down, and they're just gonna kind of like plop themselves there and lean themselves against this person because they're still fluffy. And if their words won't work, maybe a hug will.
Roll me a persuasion.
Cool, let's go, Porridge. Don't screw this up, Porridge. God damn it, Porridge. They are not made for comfort at the minute.
Porridge gets a pat on the head, but they are like picked up and put next to him, and this guy just gets up and says, "Listen, I'm just gonna go home. I can't deal with this right now, and I need a walk." And he just starts walking away.
Porridge is. Let me roll a d2. Hang on. Okay. Porridge looks behind them at the bar and then looks to where this person is walking off, and they're just gonna call out,
Do you require an escort? Oh,
They kind of stab me in a head. They kind of like turn around and say, no, they kind of stab me for they kind of stab me for all I care. Don't worry. Thank you. Don't worry. Just don't worry.
get a sad little nod.
okay. Get home safely. Goodbye.
We are gonna stop here. Back to the tavern. What are you guys doing?
Wilfred is probably gonna try to talk to Lexi and just probably apologize for stealing her spotlight.
I think
He is sorry about that.
uh I think Lexi's like well, if I hadn't warmed them up for you, you wouldn't have had that great a reception.
Are you challenging him?
I love how we jumped from a heartfelt scene to on site.
If you do say that, his ego will be back on.
Lexi's ego was never off in the first place. She says, "Oh no, a challenge implies you would have any chance of winning."
Oh, are you sure about that? Because I have had so many years of being on the stage, the applause, and he just starts giddily clapping his hands together, remembering the good old days when he wasn't shunned for something that I cannot say right now, and even though I desperately want to.
What, back in your tiny, boring hometown? Honestly, have you ever been on a stage bigger than a pack of playing cards?
Oh, shots fired. It's going down in the tavern tonight.
I'll have I'm gonna need to roll a wisdom save because that's gonna hit a sore spot.
Fight, 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 fight.
What is my save actually? It is a +0 save. I am toast.
This is the no wisdom party.
Coming back to a bar fight, because that's going to be great.
Crunchy, no.
There is now a staff member working in the kitchen that their name is Crunchy.
Oh, hey,
I'm gonna say that
Crunchy.
I'm gonna say that every time this happens, it's just like some whiter of tavern stuff on the back of the back or something like that.
I'm gonna say that sort of fails his wisdom check, and he raises his voice a little. He just sort of like, you have no idea what those types of stages were, the orchestrations, the music. You have no regard for the classical arts. And ever since that woman disappeared from out from my life, it has been getting worse. And right now, you are trying to take down my shields. He's just assuming here, so that you could have your little festival. Like, your own little party.
You guys are getting another little crowd paying attention to you. A little bit thinner now. Less people, but they are sitting at the tables looking at you, and you can hear someone going like, "Oh, oh, Peg, this is getting interesting. Is this like that micro theater they do in the city, like the fancy thing?"
Fancy theater.
uh, I think Lixie says, "Oh, I don't have little festivals. When I'm involved in a party, it's going to be a big affair."
As if you didn't know about anything big. I was larger than life.
And yet I've
I
never heard
was-
of you.
And for good reason, I suppose. Because I tried to wipe people's knowledge of me for using most of what I had.
Why on earth would you do that?
He almost says it. He almost does, but he bites his tongue and turns away.
All right. I'm gonna say, porridge. Something happens right in front of you. You see this guy after you have told him, "Be safe." He kind of leaps, takes a turn towards the back of the tavern, and you immediately hear like a blood curdling scream, and someone yelling, "They are trying to stab me! Help! They are trying to stab me!" And then just like a lot of yelling. I will say those in inside the tavern. Roll me a perception.
Oh boy,
Oh
perception.
boy. Oh, I'm in the wrong channel. Sorry.
That's you.
A 7 and a oh my god,
One.
guys, you are so
Oh.
in your own shit. Like you are putting on a wonderful display. Um yeah, you're putting on a wonderful display. It's like people are just loving the drama. Um However, Porridge, you do hear like this scream.
Oh, they're immediately zooming out. They're going. But they will probably be try to be stealthy about it.
Right? Roll me for stealth.
Oh my god, these dice hate me. These dice hate me. I'm gonna change my dice after this. This is absolute nonsense. What's my modifier? Damn it. Okay, you're going in the bin. You're going in down. Give me a second. I'm getting different dice out because these dice are punishing me for no reason. But yeah, I got an 8. Come here. Eh. Jingle, jingle, jangle. There we go. Right. Okay, so yes, I have an 8.
Oh, yeah, like you try to sneak and you see like this shadow. It's kind of like hunched, clothed. it's a haunted figure covered with a traveling cloak. You don't make anything more like a furry how do you say hocico? Nose? Mouth? How do you say the part of the dogs, like the front part of a
Snout?
snout? A furry snout, and terrible, scary claws. And as you are trying to sneak, you hear like smell in the air, and you can see he's holding by the throat the lad you were talking with, the fancy cousin. He's holding fancy cousin by the throat and just smells the air and says,
Okay.
I can smell you. I cannot make voices.
Oh, wow.
I can smell you. There is no point on hiding.
Give me just a moment. I'm trying to check something because I know what they want to do, but I need to make sure they can do it. How far away are they from me?
15 feet.
15 feet. Cool.
1-5.
1-5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome to Sorty Cannot Say the Numbers. We will start with 50, which is very different from 15.
Cool.
It sounds
Okay.
similar, though.
Could this thing make a con save for me?
No. 1 second. Okay, I found the voice.
15?
Oh, baby. Oh, my. Yeah, sure. I forgot about this guy concept.
What? Oh my god. Okay. Why does this always happen to you, Porridge? Okay. You feel this person, this being is gonna feel something try to. They feel slightly lighter for a second before whatever happened dissipates. Porridge just tried to cast Levitate on them, and like every time Porridge casts a spell, it doesn't work.
This guy is still holding this other guy. Just you see him. He has been here before. You see him change his stance the moment he feels this magic effect, and he just stands in the ground. He knows how to keep himself on the floor, and he turns around, still holding this guy, like
1 second. I need to do.
That's
I
you.
need to do the throw thing.
It's about. I cannot speak with
His voice. God damn it!
I pat
It's
God damn it!
it's a bad neighborhood. You should go home.
Oh my god! I should have tried this before.
Yeah, pat you. If you need some water or something, please take a sip.
No, fine, thank you. I'm fine. I'm just trying not to sound like Donald Duck.
Sorate, I hope you know I now have the image of a werewolf Donald Duck underneath that bloody hood.
Wait, we will make it the thing. Something like that.
I don't know. I'm a hack now, I guess.
But yes, this guy just turns to you and says that.
What do you do?
Oh my god, okay. This thing knows I'm here now. I tried to stealth and I failed, and I couldn't pecking levitate it. Porridge probably knows they're no longer hiding anymore. So they're gonna drop their auto cell. They had to drop it to cast levitate. They're just gonna hold one nubbin out towards this thing. And their eyes, if I don't know how good their hearing is, but for anyone with particularly good hearing, they'll hear a as their eyes seem to readjust, swirl, and they have 4 arrows that point towards their pupil in their eye. Those arrows flip, and they start to rotate into a square around their pupil. And they're gonna say, "Give me a second. I haven't done this voice in a while." Target. Ah, damn it! I haven't done this voice in ages. Target identified. Cease and desist.
Wait 1 second. I don't remember how to laugh, but this guy just laughs like it's a deep guttural laugh, like, and he just like bring. I can't do it. Bring it on. Like he's just like bring it on now. Roll me. You know what I'm gonna ask, right?
Yeah, I know what you're gonna ask. I'm gonna roll it.
Roll me
And
initiative.
in reply, Porridge is gonna say, voice confirmed. Target locked. Legal enforcement engaged.
Wait, illegal enforcement?
Lethal.
Lethal.
Lethal. Legal.
Huh.
Porridge is secretly a cop.
Can we?
I think all these dice just hate me. Is there any...
Actually,
to be... Porridge just doesn't roll well. Man.
Is there any chance
Oh,
for Lexi
Huh?
and I forgot the name, Wilfred, to come outside and be part of this fight? Like,
Just
I know they
one
missed the
second.
perception, but
Yeah. You failed the perception, so just give me a round, and then I will make you roll perception again to see if you hear this happening.
8.
oh, Sorte, can I beg something of you?
Yeah.
I know I didn't say it before, but Porridge is a wizard and a rogue. Can I say that before we start this fight they have mage armor on, please? Or if not, it's completely fine.
Fine.
Thank
You
you.
can't have your mate armor. I
Look,
guess I want to
look.
stab you to death.
Yeah, do you know how many times they keep dying in combat because they just don't hit things and keep getting hit? I need every advantage I have.
That's fine. I'm just messing. Yeah. Don't
Thank
worry.
you.
I'm gonna count like everybody is going. When you engage, everybody has the full armor. It's just a one shot.
Okay.
So
Okay, cool. So I don't know what we're waiting on. Are we waiting for Zen or Hoosh to do a thing?
no,
I
actually
got
no. No, but yes. Yeah. So you go first. Actually.
Cool. I didn't know if I was waiting for a specific thing. Okay, let's see. What do you have? What do you have? A knife. What do you have, Porridge? Do you have a knife? That would be fun. That's Why do you only have actions? You have no bonus actions, you awful creature. Oh, actually, Okay, I know what they're gonna do. They're not gonna move. Just see, do they need to roll anything? Sorry, I'm just looking at a spell. I need to make sure I'm not doing anything silly. Oh no, this just works, I think. Okay. So firstly, I'm going to Porridge is going to point their little nubbin at this creature, and they're going to they're just going to say target locked, and they're going to cast Hex on them. It doesn't actually say what I need to roll for that.
Actually, I have to roll. I think it's a Constitution. Let me. Sorry, no, it's I need to roll something.
Go ahead.
Can you send me what you have for Hex, please?
Yes.
Constitution. Oh wait, I have it here.
Because it doesn't say I have to roll anything for this.
Okay, so the target has disadvantage on ability checks.
Yes. So I choose an ability check or a save that they have disadvantage on. Do hit an attack, also choose one ability, and you cast a spell. Oh, just ability checks, not the saves. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, they can cast Hex.
Yeah, I'm Hex now, so remember to add but it's a concentration spell, so if anything happens, remember to roll for concentration, okay?
I will do.
Right. That's a bonus action though.
It is. So now I am going to. Sorry it takes so long. I'm trying to figure out everything. Right. Also, I'm just gonna say you're gonna have disadvantage on Dex.
Okay.
That is the disadvantage I'm placing on you. As for now, I am just going to sorry, I'm taking an age. Okay. Okay. There's going to be a strange warbling, wavering energy coming out of the nubbin that Porridge is pointing at this being. And they're going to cast Eldritch Blast. So I need to make a ranged spell attack. Boop boop.
Oh wait, I actually forgot to roll for someone.
And that is to hit. That is going attack. What's your mod? Your mod is +4. So does sorry that's wrong. An 18 hit.
Let me check. Well, I'm sorry to say that actually, yes, it hits.
Yay! This is the first time Porridge has hit anything in a battle ever. So I'm gonna take my wins. And they're casting this because they're at level 5. They get 2 beams of this, so you're gonna take 10s of these. Make a ranged spell attack against target and hit the target is involved, so it hits more than 1 beam. Oh, hang on, I have to hit again. Give me a second, I gotta roll again.
Yep.
Cool. And that's an 18 and a 19. So both of these beams hit. I'll just roll damage. I'm gonna go. God damn, where is my stuff? Whoosh, Zen, I'm sorry I'm taking so long. Gosh damn it, where is my stuff? I'm so sorry, all of my things are not where I need them to be.
While you do this, back at the tavern, people are clapping and asking you guys to fight more.
Wilfred is not sure why they're asking for more. This isn't a game to him. This is him actually being emotional and not trying to break down in front of everybody. So to make sure that they all know it's him, he's not He's just gonna tug off the sheet because he's probably still wearing that.
Meanwhile, for Lexi, this is absolutely a show, and she has no skin in the game, so she is like turning to the audience and grinning and like playing it up now that people are applauding and stuff.
Um, Meanwhile, outside, Courage, you hit that guy square on the chest. Like, he smiles, and you only see two bright, glowing eyes under the hood, and a row of teeth. He's having fun, and still holding the other guy. He's actually gonna um,
Sorry.
he actually is gonna launch at you with his other claw and try to hit.
Oh,
He's obviously gonna move towards you, so now he's 5 feet from you, while holding the bird on the other hand. He's not. Oh, I miss the old commands. He
same.
tries. He swipes at you.
That will not hit.
And before anything happens, you see this. You see the bird kind of like off, going to the hand that is holding him up, like he's having obviously a hard time, and you almost don't see it, but you see you see the light, you see the glint before the object as he takes out the knife, and actually just his shit is running away from me here. As he takes a knife and oh damn, and he actually stabs this guy in the hand.
Nice.
Nice.
And that's how much do you want me to roll for to hurt mother? Oh, okay, I see it. This guy is sorry, I forgot what that was.
How did I hurt you?
He stabs this guy on the hand for 5 damage.
Oof.
Uh, is your turn, Porridge?
Cool. Has this person let go of the other guy?
For 5 damage, the other guy is still holding on to him, and he's actually has turned his attention to him.
Okay.
Your action is taking turn as this as your enemy turns around and raises his claw towards the guy that he's holding.
Okay. Hmm. Is there any space between this person and the person they're holding? Like, is it an outstretched arm? Are they brought in close?
This is a big guy. I will say that there is the space of his arm, but that means like if you're tiny, you're gonna be squeezing between these two. But
That's
yeah, no, I will say that they are both like on the anything that hits one will hit the other.
okay. Oh, okay. This can be a thing then. Cool. Okay. So Porridge is going to see this, going to zip forward And they're gonna shove themselves as well as they can between the attacker and this guy. And what I'm gonna try and do, because they can't really use a bonus action here. Ba 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 ba. They can't use that. They can't use that. Give me a moment while I go through my bits and bobs. Yeah, that's what they're gonna do. Um, they're gonna they're gonna do another round of Eldritch Blast because that's a cantrip and I love that so much. They're gonna point blank point their nubbin at this person's face. And they're gonna do another Eldritch Blast and try and force them apart. With 2 blasts. And Porridge has a feat called Sculpt Spells, which means I can choose one person to be to avoid any damage from a spell I cast within a certain range. And I'm going to choose the one that's being attacked, so they're not going to be hurt by this.
Beautiful. Go ahead.
Please, if you miss point blank range, I'm going to be so disappointed in you. Oh my god. Please. Please, please. Fuck me. Are you serious? I'm not even gonna.
Have you thought about rolling digital dice? Because those that you're having are a little bit coarse at the moment.
It's just I don't know how. Like I'll take even longer trying to do it in here than sorry.
Don't worry, give me the
I
numbers.
know I take ages in combat and just trying to figure out the dice in Discord is going to take even longer. Yeah, both of those miss. A 3 and a 2. Yeah.
Sorry, that's to hit? I
Yeah.
don't understand.
Yeah, that's a hit. Both of them miss.
Sorry. That's to hit.
Yeah.
You got me a 7.
So with Eldritch Blast, when you get to level 5, it's a cantrip. You can usually shoot 1 beam, but at level 5 you
You
shoot
can
2
shoot
beams with
2,
one
so you
attack.
get me one 7 and 1 6 to hit, not damage, to hit.
Yes. So that was a 3 plus 4 to hit and then a 2 plus 4 to hit. So that was a 6 and a 7.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't
Yeah,
say, man.
listen, you failed both. They even a point blank this I imagine that this guy kind of like he has experience because he realized what you're doing and kind of like tries to evade it even at point blank. I don't know if Porridge can get nervous. Maybe it's that. This is an intense situation. The first one just shoots by, just takes his hood off and just shoots into the night. But the guy only has like a bit of his fur, a little bit singe. The other one, you are right next to a wall, next to a wall from the tavern, and there is this beautiful glass, color glass window that just shatters in a thousand tiny shards. That just happens to be right, the one that is right on the wall where the how do you call it? Where do you go up and have a show? How do you call it?
Stage?
The stage. It's a window right by the stage, and it just shatters, showing you, Wilfred and Lexi in a very sharp and multicolored shower of surprise, I imagine. Guys, you turn around and you see this scene where Porridge and this enormous, I don't know how to pronounce knoll or however, this guy that looks like a hyena are locked in combat, while the fancy cousin has a knife lodged on the hand that is grabbing his throat.
I think Lexi's like, I don't suppose that window broke for normal small town window breaking reasons, right?
And you can actually see these guys, like if this was
I
a
mean,
TV.
Lexi can't.
Oh Jesus Christ, Lexi, baby, I'm so sorry. Yeah, no, you now can hear like battle noises. You can hear this guy
Cursing. Like,
and just yelling at Porridge, probably doing Porridge noises, and he just goes.
die.
So yeah, you kind of get like someone is fighting.
How big is the window that broke? Is it like a full-sized window or just a small decorative one?
Fancy plasma TV size.
Okay. Lexi is gonna try and jump out the window.
All right. First, before all of that, you guys roll me initiative.
I don't have anything relating to combat on Wilfred at all.
It's fine. You can just do a little dance.
Not combat ready.
Nice, 19.
Uh, it's on his sheet. What am I doing? +3.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Oh,
Well, that
that's
reflects well, I guess. How unprepared Wilfred is for combat to get a nat 1.
Oh yeah, no, he is very unprepared.
I'm just picturing him sitting just like stunned at the just sitting there stunned. Meanwhile, Lexi's like halfway out the window pulling her sword out like what the fuck is going on out here? Except she doesn't swear.
Oh yeah, no, he's too posh for weapons. And his instrument is too big to carry around, so no, he can't even bring that.
Okay, sorry, 1 second. How much did you get? Ay, porridge, baby.
Oh, so
I think Porridge's initiative was 11.
yes, it was 11.
Okay, porridge is now proch, okay?
Yes, I'm proj now.
That's the okay. Lexi.
Mm-hmm.
Uh okay, so first of all, like you go after this guy. So this guy actually is gonna try to bite porridge.
Oh no. I was like,
So you see like everybody can see like his mouth kind of like it's very flexible. He is definitely a toon, and it's kind of like um it it's kind of like comically how suddenly it looks even more toothy and bigger than it's supposed to be, and it's just like little porridge about about to be eaten like breakfast. Um sorry.
Oh, quite small. Oh god, no. Um. Gosh.
So
Yeah.
15,
Beats
those
it.
15 hits.
Beats it. Beats it. I will say as you go down though, everyone will hear Porridge scream
Porridge is not food.
before they chop down.
All right. Please roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Boy. Yeah, I'm still gonna use the cursed dice because I don't think it matters. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do one roll here just to see if it will be nice, and if it doesn't, then it's just porridge. Oh, 13.
Okay. You are okay, but you take 4 damage.
Okay.
And you don't
Jeez.
know what you were just say for. Lexi, it's your turn.
Yeah, so conveniently everyone's already in one place, it seems. So Lexi is gonna run over to where she heard yelling, pull her sword out, and, you know, attack the big knoll guy that just tried to bite Porridge.
All right,
I have
roll
a
to
question.
hit.
Sorry, I have a quick question. Is porridge still in their mouth?
No, no.
I had this image of this head turning around towards Lexi, and it's just Porridge's head is in their mouth, and their body and their limbs are just kind of floating next to it.
Okay, I'm gonna say that that's what's happening. Like you are not actually like. It looks like that, but like Porridge is actually not grappled, not stays in place. Like
Okay.
that's fine. The guy is just gonna open his mouth again. But when Lexi jumps to attack, that's what you're seeing. This guy grabbing the bird and grabbing Porridge and just Porridge around, scattered.
Yeah, seeing
Okay,
strong, strong
13.
bird.
You a 13 doesn't hit.
The 13 was not me. I got a nat
Oh, shit.
1.
Oh yeah, you do not hit. In fact, I will say like you actually like jump for it. Like it's a beautiful jump, and then just kind of like go with way too much energy, and you just are right. You are 10 feet away from him.
I was gonna
You are
say,
outside now. You have just jumped over him and just stabbed the ground or whatever, or hit the ground or whatever you were doing, and like, but you miss for like 10 feet.
oh boy. I was gonna say, like, Lexi hears, that Porridge and the other person seem to be, held by the person she's trying to hit, and is like, okay, I don't want to hit them by accident, and, that throws her off.
Wilfred, your turn.
Oh boy.
Isn't the, like, between Lexi and Winfred and the initiative, isn't there the cousin and Porridge?
I'm
Gone.
so fucking stupid. Yeah, sorry. I just felt like they already had done it. Sorry. You're absolutely right, Sen. I'm dying.
You.
Yes, Fancy Cousin, it's still trying to stab him again. You see that he's actually like kind of like starting the it feels like the oxygen is because his movements are sluggy, and you can hear this noise like he is having a struggling to breathe, like the guy is just gripping him. What was to hit? I'm talking like this because I'm actually trying to see how much is to hit. It's okay, sorted. Just keep
Take your
talking.
time.
Nobody will realize you actually don't remember that it's 2 to hit. 18 hits again, and god damn, well, yeah, no, makes sense.
At least someone's hitting this guy.
Yeah, this guy's gonna
It's
rescue
just the
himself before
cousin.
we land a
He's
hit.
he's actually like he's just like stabbing his hand. Like he's kind of like a little bit sad. He's just like takes the knife, stabs again for a total of 6 damage.
Stab cousin is really dishing it out.
All right. Now, Porridge, it's your turn.
Cool. Porridge is pissed. Porridge, this keeps happening. Porridge is so annoyed. Porridge is so annoyed that their time at the shooting range has not improved their accuracy. So what they're gonna do is let me just oh yeah, because I've got that now and it's a wizard spell, so it will fucking work. Sorry for the swearing. Get a +2 to that because of the Royal Crane Grimoire. What everyone is gonna see is Porridge's head is still in this person's mouth. I'm gonna see the 3 nubbins left of them just kind of float up and start to circle their head, and you're gonna hear a and they're just gonna start zooming around wildly. And I'm gonna cast Jim's Magic Missile, which is basically Magic Missile, except I have to range spell attack for each missile. On a hit, I do a 2d4 for each target. Well, basically, I just roll to hit for this. The fun thing about Jim's Magic Missile is if I roll a nat 1, all of them hit me. So that is that plus that. Got I. And you know what? You know what? This is rude. This is very rude. My dice are so rude. All of my dice are so rude. I have a 10, a 12, and a 16 to hit.
Sorry, I was actually reading sorry, come again.
Good.
Ugh.
It's all good. So
Sí,
I rolled to
8,
hit
9,
with Jim.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. 1 hits.
Damn it. Well, it's better than none. So you take 2d4. I'm just gonna roll this in Avery because you guys are bullying me. 7. And takes 7 damage. And you hear a very I feel like this Knoll's cheeks vibrate as they hear a very angry and muted come from inside of their mouth. They probably feel like something vibrate as well.
They open their mouth like, and go like.
A slobber covered porridge head pops out, and they are very angry. 2 of those little nubbins miss, but the third one just conks them.
And he's just like. One sec.
And every time there is combat, porridge does not hit. Your hair's gone again. Sorte is doing important thing. There they are.
Do you hear this guy going like,
You little pest. I cannot make the voice anymore. It just goes up.
It's you.
But yeah. You little pest.
I cannot. God fucking damn it. Yeah, he just calls you you little pest. He clears his throat. Takes a mental. Oh, you little pest. Anyways. I used to be able to do this with my nose, but right now I can't. All right. After porridge, Wilfred, my dear, now is your turn.
I have literally no idea what to do.
Um. Okay, so you actually didn't send me any personal abilities. I only have like
I literally
two.
didn't give him any equipment.
Pick up a chair. There are chairs. There are
Yeah,
flagons. There is a
listen.
waiter. There is a cabbage.
I mean,
Let
this
me
is
get
a
up the
restaurant.
let
They
let
probably
let
have
me get the.
knives.
I'm gonna take. There is NPCs around.
Yeah, didn't you say there were axes on the wall as well?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Chekhov's gun or Chekhov's axe.
I do
listen.
have a question though. Does the gnoll have any metal on its body?
1 second. I'm gonna check what I have given him. Uh, he has a height armor, but I will say, hmm, he has metal braces.
Oh no, this
No.
actually might hurt.
Oh. You're doing what I think you're doing, Hoosh.
And you know what? You know what? He has metal braces and a nose ring. I'm giving I'm giving him a piercing right now. He got it yesterday at Fantasy Claris.
Oh no.
No, I have a guy that could actually have given him that piercing.
Okay, it doesn't say roll to hit. They must succeed on a Constitution saving throw. Okay, but they can't really drop the object now, can they?
He could try to rip it out.
Make it hurt worse. I don't like hurting things. I only like hurting my characters.
Okay. Sorry. Did you roll for anything or
I'm rereading this stuff because I might actually
I
use a 5th level spell slot.
nice, go ahead. Fuck him up.
Oh, it is going to be horrible. It's
Just a question. Are you taking your sheet off your head to
I already
aim?
did that.
Alright, okay.
So this is when it's okay. Yeah, so it's gonna be 5d8 plus. I think it's just gonna be a 5d8 for searing metal pain on. It depends on which one is more painful.
He
I'm
takes
sorry.
he takes 10 damage. And you
Yeah.
hear this roar of pain and the smell of burning fur and flesh as he actually like just tries to take out his nose ring and his braces. And actually that takes his turn. Um he he actually like before doing that, between all of that, that he drops fancy cousin. He drops him, and he is starting to rip his nose ring and his metal braces. And that's what that's his tone. So we jump to. I should have pinned that. We jump to Lexi again. Lexi, you are 10 feet from this lad. What do you do?
She's gonna run in and try to hit him with the sword again. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smacker, smacker.
You hit?
Oh yeah, I will roll the damage. So that is 13 damage.
Oh.
Whoa, wow, wow.
Wow.
Wow. It hits him like you can see you hit him a square, like it does damage. It does damage. There is this noise of pain after all of that's happening, and he's just looking at you, looking at Wilfred. Like this guy is starting to feel overwhelmed.
Good.
Good. Handshake.
Which means fancy new attack for me. Anyways, you beautiful people. Next, fancy cousin has actually hit the ground, and he is prone. So he's just in the fucking floor. So he's gonna okay. The story comes.
Oh
story
shit, I didn't know that. Hold on, I'm gonna just post a screenshot to the gallery chat. Because now the Null apparently has a disadvantage on every attacking roll.
Heat metal is just such a good spell.
Wait, are you telling me this guy has a disadvantage on all attack rolls?
Yep.
Oh, wait,
If
wait,
it doesn't,
wait.
If it
the
doesn't drop
object
the
has just
object, it has disadvantage until the start of your next turn.
so until Wilfred has another turn, it has disadvantage on attack.
Yeah.
And it's already had its turn, and it spent it trying to rip everything off, I think.
Oh
The
my
E.
fucking god. Yeah, fancy. I was actually gonna say that fancy cousin is gonna choose. I'm sorry, lads, but this guy is not okay. He actually took damage at the start of this, so he actually uh he's gonna take this to disengage, and he's just kind of like crawling away. He doesn't
That's
get
valid.
he doesn't get like an opportunity attack because of the thing he has. Cousin is out now, so that means Porridge is your turn.
Porridge's head is still in this Null's mouth. They are Angie, 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 Angie. Man, you don't have to say yes to this. If this doesn't work out, that's fine. Did you say that cabbage is nearby?
The cabbage is inside it's in the background or inside the tavern, depending. Like cabbage has a job now, so okay, cabbage is on the background inside the tavern.
Okay. Would you say they're within 60 feet of Porridge?
Let me. what are you planning? Because like I literally don't know where cabbage is. Could be like
Maybe
washing washing dishes on the kitchen. Tell me your plans.
maybe
Make them
there's
funny.
maybe they're
My
sweeping
plan.
up glass from the broken window.
Oh, the little head leaf. Yeah.
Ah,
Cute.
what do you want to do with cabbage?
I want Porridge to point a nubbin at Cabbage and cast Catapult. Lol shit at the null.
What?
You're gonna launch
I'm gonna
someone.
throw.
Yes, do you know what? Actually, yeah. By the way, this is a citizen, this is a person, this is a toon with a family and children. Go ahead, throw cabbage.
Okay. Make a deck save.
God,
Disadvantage.
God
Both
fucking
because of
damn
my.
it. Why did I say yes? Okay, dex safe at a disadvantage. I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm gonna kick your ass so bad. 16.
Let's see. That's a disadvantage.
Oh, god damn it. You're right. A second I lived. 12.
No.
He's
Hey,
hit by the cabbage. Oh my god.
no, buddy. If you were to look through the window, you would see something come flying at you, and you probably hear it coming at you. As this little cabbage smacks you in the side of the head for 3d8 damage. Let me just roll that.
Roll me damage.
We'll roll your damage. It's 16
Incredible.
cabbage damage.
I think Lexi shouts, "What on earth did you just throw?"
That's bludgeoning damage, by the way.
16 damage. All right. Yeah. You just hit him, and he's actually like you can see like little birds going around him, like tip 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 tip. He's before he kind of like shakes his head, and it looks at you like this has never happened to him in combat. Like they just launched a live cabbage to his head. Like you can see like the numbers on the maths going like this guy is gonna have PTSD after this.
That's what he
No,
deserves.
no more cabbage and bacon for him.
This man's got cabbage trauma now. He's gonna smell a cabbage and he's gonna shake.
Oh my god. Um. Wow. Okay. Next, please. Porridge. After porridge, who comes after porridge? I have forgotten. Wilfred, it's your turn.
I would like to keep the damage going. It's a concentration spell after all.
Okay, so you are okay, but he has no more metal on him. He has taken it off.
Darn. Okay, let's see.
Because like I have counted them as armor, so he has taken an action to take his armor on a turn.
Okay. That works. Not me realizing I have no other offensive spells. So, where are those axes located again?
Sorry, come again? Oh yes, there is. Roll me a perception. See if you find one close to you.
Okay.
I'm giving you this one for
Please
free.
get me a high roll. Please get me a high
You know what?
roll.
Actually, you know what? No, fuck the perception. You actually find one, but it's like, it's 15 feet from you, and you are right now. I will say like
already rolled
10,
perception.
10 feet to the 10 feet to the 10 feet. No, you are right now 10 feet to the enemy, and there is 15 feet from where you are. Fuck the perception, like you can see it. I give you that.
Uh,
I mean, do you have mage hand?
I do not have mage hand.
Alas, that was my one idea. I mean, if you can't do anything without the axe, you might as well get it, right?
Yeah, no, he's gonna scoot to grab the axe. Use. Was
You
there?
okay there?
Yeah. Sorry.
Good time, bud.
Using up fifth. Since is he still on his knees? That's the important question here.
He took the sheet off, so there's no reason to still be on his knees.
Okay. I'm just making sure. Because then if he were still on his knees, he'd be using all of his movement. So no, he's gonna use half of his movement to go grab the axe and then run back. And that uses all of his movement for that turn, ending it.
All right. Guys. Okay, so Wilfred now has a fucking axe. And some guy that is actually taking cover goes like, Lawrence is gonna kill you for that. All right. This guy, okay, it's his turn again. Actually, like, you guys can feel like the wind picking up, but it's concentrated on him. You can see like his cape or whatever is still from there. Like Lexi, you have just hit him. You are close to him. Porridge, the same for you. Like you guys just see it full force and even feel it. Like there is something happening to him, and his body kind of like twitches, and he starts like kind of like laughing at you, and you see like none of his damage is healed, but he seems a little bit bigger, a little bit meaner, and there are sharper edges to his design now. There is a faint glowing coming from a leather and bone charm around his neck. Now he's gonna do a multi attack.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Porridge is still in their mouths.
Porridge is still in his mouth?
I thought so.
No, he actually went like spit him out before, don't worry.
Okay.
Okay. He's gonna do 3 attacks. 2 to Porridge and 1 to okay, 2 to Porridge. 5 sorry. Was it 5 or was it 4? Yeah. It was the 20 plus 5. And how are we feeling?
I don't know.
So that doesn't hit.
Whew.
Oh shit, come on, man. Don't do this to me. That one
Yeah,
hits.
that last one hits.
And he's gonna bite at you again. Roll me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh boy. Give me a hot moment. Where's my... Do I dare use... Yeah, screw it. I'm gonna use my physical dice because I don't learn my lessons. Okay, yeah, no, I don't learn my lessons at all. That's a
No, you does this time. You take. For it, you take 10 damage.
N.
Yep.
No. Okay. What the hell? Okay.
And there is still one more hit, and this is gonna go to you, Lexi. And I keep forgetting that this is not how we roll anymore. 19. Does 19 hit?
Yeah. 19
All right.
hits.
You after no, he can actually. Okay, no, he cannot actually bite you right now. So
Already got
let's-
something in his mouth.
yeah, maybe.
Goes to bite, and Porridge just shoves a nubbin in their mouth.
Yeah,
No.
you take 4 damage.
All right.
That's his turn. Next.
Yeah. Next would be Lexi, right?
Yeah, Lexi, go ahead.
Yep. Well, he's right here. She's gonna hit him with her sword again. Okay. 18 hits, I assume?
It hits.
And that does 11 damage. How's this guy looking?
That actually makes him look bloodied. You hit a clear hit, and it rips through his cloak and armor, making a crimson mark from his shoulder to his hip. Because I'm assuming you're hitting him with a sword, right?
Yes.
Yeah. You actually cut him, and he staggers back, but without actually moving from his, and you can see like it's starting to take a toll on him. He's bloodied, and he's looking at you.
And Lexi also has action surge where she can take another
Ooh.
action on one turn. So I'd like to use that and have her hit him again.
Go
Smacker.
ahead. Smacka.
Slash. 21. That hits.
21 hits.
And that does another 11 points of damage.
Beautiful.
And I think she
He's-
just snarls at him. He can be a wolf creature, but she is also a wolf creature, so get fucked. Get
The
wrecked.
fairies are fighting.
The fairies are fighting and there's a robot casualty.
Alrighty. Porridge, it's your turn. How are you looking, baby?
I'm slightly over half health, probably. And Porridge is. Give me a moment. What else can you do? Sorry, I'm trying to make sure I don't overuse spells because I'm trying to watch my spell list. Make sure I don't accidentally cheat. But they can't really do that much. where's Stabby's run away, hasn't they? Oh, sorry.
Stab is kind of like lying next to you because he cannot actually run away faster. He's still like kind of like crawling on the ground because he has not gotten up.
Okay. Only works on their self. Okie dokie. Should I waste that or not? Nah. I'm gonna do this instead. Okay. You're gonna see a crackle of electricity once again form at the end of one of Porridge's nubbins. And they're going to cast Witch Bolt. And so I make an attacker on you. And does a 17 hit?
Yes.
Cool. Now I
Hits.
roll. So with Witch Bolt, that's a concentration spell. So Hex is dropped. So I give you D12 of damage, and so long as I keep my concentration, I can automatically give you a D12 every turn. I'm just gonna roll that in here. Ow. Porridge. Mate. That's 2 damage. Yeah, your fur gets a bit staticky.
He snarls. Wilfred, your turn.
Yes.
You have an axe. You have
Yeah.
you have an axe. It's a beautiful dwarven axe. It's beautiful crafted. It is obviously more decorative than fighting, but it's actually fucking sharp. Who does that? Who leaves weapons around in a tavern? This guy. What do you do? You have an axe.
How far away is he from me now? Is the knoll from me now? The Yeen?
Okay, so how much did you walk back from the axe?
I walked back the whole 15 feet.
So the guy is still 10 feet from you. That's what we said, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my this turn's movement to 10 feet to run at the knoll, probably tripping through the window at some point because he is an idiot and forgets that he can jump.
Right.
And he is going to prepare a slash,
All right.
holding the axe behind his head. Over it, he's preparing to swing overhead, so so he doesn't have to use much strength when thrusting it down.
Okay.
Because it's a weight thing.
All right. So, are we taking how you don't have proficiency with this, right?
I do have a proficiency.
You have proficiency with axes. Fuck off. Go, do it. Throw. Like what?
Does that hit?
Yes, it hits. It hits.
Okay, what is my attack rolls now? I forget. Oh yeah, it's a 1d10 plus 1 slashing because I'm two-handing this.
Yeah,
my God.
and that
Okay. I'm sorry.
does he
Ooh.
take 15 and 11?
15 was to hit,
Huh.
11 is the damage.
11 is the damage. Okay. Uh, Hosh, how do you
Yeah?
want to do this?
I said he was going for an overhead swing with both of his hands.
Oh my god. Um. Okay. Now I have to ask a question. Is this lethal or is this Toonie?
um, I didn't know we were that close, so flip a coin. One is heads is lethal, tails is non-lethal.
Go
Oh
ahead. Oh,
boy.
Jesus fucking Christ.
You're putting this person's life in a coin flip.
I have a penny right here.
An actual coin.
And that would be heads.
Yeah, you are definitely beheading him. Okay, so did you say heads was lethal or non-lethal?
Heads was lethal.
Yeah, you are definitely beheading him. This guy is so focused on Lexi and Porridge that he doesn't realize about the shadow crawling through the window with a fucking axe. There is the noise of paper ripping as a slash of black ink, of black reddish ink just covers the edge of this axe that has never seen and was not supposed to see ever combat. And this guy just crumples and kind of like burns away like a piece of paper. And the only thing that is left is that and ink on the floor. And this bone charm that he was wearing around his neck just falls to the ground in the middle of the pile. And an agonizing noise, grasping for breath from behind you. A stabby cousin says, "What the fuck?"
Can I? This is going to be really ridiculous and it might not work. Can I potentially maybe try and roll medicine to stop this guy from dying?
No, he's dead.
Okay.
The evil guy or the cousin?
I was gonna go with the evil guy.
Ah,
But,
yeah, I think that's pretty thoroughly dead.
I mean, just the
Just
image
like,
of Porridge drifting over, picking up the head, and then just popping it back on, and then slowly slides
oh
off.
no, oh no, no, oh no, oh my god, Porridge, please don't hurt me like this.
Porridge just picks it up, puts it on, and depending on how high they roll on the medicine, it depends on what angle they put it on. Will they put it on upside down? Will they put it on back to front? Will they put it on facing the side?
This is breaking my heart.
Potential is limitless.
Oh, okay. Listen, everybody can definitely see this was self-defense. The guy was going to kill. My heart, Porridge, baby. Um. Yeah. I just don't want to give just anything on a plate, but the evil is vanquished for now. On a pile of ashes and of burnt paper. And I just want to say, just in case this was not like, there is not a body, there is a pile of burnt paper, and kind of like a sticky black reddish ink.
Me. Don't like that.
Wasn't the proprietor of the bar also a paper-based tune?
Yeah.
I mean, Lexi can't make any connections there because I don't think she knows that the guy has turned to ash, but
You all hear Orange say, gosh, I haven't done this voice in ages. I keep not being able to do it. Target eliminated. And feel like a noise. Nothing, otherwise, nothing else really changes for them.
There is still not sight of the owner. But cousin actually gets up and he's shaking a bewildered and he's grabbing his shirt, going like he was trying to kill me. He was trying to kill me. They, they have never gone this far before. He was trying to kill me.
well, good thing we were
I
here
think
then,
not.
right? Imagine if you'd been all by yourself and he'd come after you.
He kind of looks at Porridge honestly. Thank you, and thank you for you to you too, and holy shit, man, this is not gonna help your reputation. You just beheaded the man. I mean, like you are gonna be the talk of the town, that's for sure. You are a difficult one, aren't you?
Wilfred is just panting and he's just sort of staring at the axe because he's just like, oh my gosh, I did that. I normally I can't do this. And so he's just gonna drop the axe and back away from it because now he realizes he actually does have the potential to kill and now he's upset about it.
I hold Wilfred so softly.
Aww.
I need to talk to my cousin. I need to talk to my cousin. This is stupid to be angry. Uh, I I will talk to him to pages for this. Oh my god. Oh, Starlight. Oh god.
Uh,
I thank you, but you have just railed the whole. You have just railed the whole community to get together in the same place.
I don't think I parsed all of that.
The guy is actually saying like, "Thank you for saving my life, but you have managed to convince everybody to meet at a certain time on a certain spot."
Uh, I think Lexi's response to that is like, well, are you sure that's a bad thing? This guy decided to pick you off while you were all by your lonesome. It's not like he ran into the middle of the restaurant and started attacking people at random in the middle of a crowd. If you're all in one place, then you can all have each other's backs, right?
Probably persuasion.
All right.
while while Vast is doing that, can I roll a medicine on this guy to check?
Goddamn.
Sure. Which guy?
Not the dead one.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
So I got a 9 for persuasion.
This guy is too shaking. Like he's shaking badly.
What is your medicine
Extremely
anyway?
valid. He's just been stabbed.
Man has been stabbed.
Well, he was the one doing the stabbing. He was more like being gripped to by his throat and almost like, like
Ah, yeah. So that would be an 11 for a medicine check.
well, this guy is dead. Whatever is in front of you, it is not alive.
No.
Oh no,
he's
I
talking about
meant
the
I was doing
cousin.
medicine check on the other guy.
Oh,
The guy who
stabby
got
guy.
strangled.
No, he is shaking. He is in shock. He has a bit of a crush one type at the moment, and definitely should look for like. He looks beating up. He definitely should go to get looked at by a priest or something who can actually like a cleric or a doctor.
Okay. May I roll hammer space?
A man has been gripped by the throat in Lagos City. God damn it!
That's
All right.
my brain is that. That's how my brain be.
And this is where we are gonna leave it. Actually, let me roll just one more thing because I want to know if Lawrence comes out. You piece of garbage, come out! Now he comes out. I have been rolling two so damn day, and now it's Lawrence. So you guys stay in silence looking at this. Stabby cousin still in shock but thankful, worried about the future. You do not understand the scope of what's going on. You have just arrived here and done your job, well, and way, way above the scope you have to do. You will get a recompense for that. Wilfred, people are starting to talk already about what just happened, about you running to grab the the axe and just absolutely behead this guy. You can hear people, the people in the tavern talking about among themselves, and so people running to spread the message of what just happened here. And as this happening, and a heavy blanket of silence as people just get by their business with this feeling of almost dread hanging in the air. This silence is broken by a "Who touched my axe?" behind you. Lawrence has come out of the kitchen, has looked at this, and has looked at what happened to my window.
Wilfred sort
And he looks at Wilfred and say, "You, what have you done?" And we are gonna leave it at this.
Dorothea, I know you said you leave it at this. Can I make one last
Yes.
hammer space roll, please?
You can do one more.
One
I'm
more
sorry,
gag.
guys. I just feel I'm killing you here. We have been for a long time at this.
I'm enjoying this so much.
I am too.
Emphasize how fun and great and so much fun I'm having. Cool. Orange is gonna put an oven in their eye socket, have a rummage around, and they're gonna pull out a roll of something, and they're gonna unroll it, and everyone is gonna see. You know those 3D super glittery bumpy stickers you can get? That they're like there's like the unicorn, like animal ones. They've got like little trees and naturey things.
Yee.
Out to Stabby Guy, and they're going to say,
You have been injured. Choose a sticker.
and yeah, Stabby Guy gets a very sparkly sticker.
Oh,
My
Oh
God,
my god.
I feel so bad right now because we just killed a man. I'm probably just too pure for this
Man
world.
is dead, but it's fine because you get a nice sparkly sticker in the end.
That and all is well. Guys, thank you very much for playing. I hope you had a good time.
Yeah,
Yay,
this was
thank you for
great.
hosting the game.
No
Yeah.
problem. And now I'm gonna stop recording. Hey, whomever is listening to this, Thank you for listening. There was a lot of ways this could have been gone. I wasn't expecting this.
I,
I don't think
Anyways,
any of us were.
yeah, this was not the game I was expecting. Thank you very much. Have a good night, and remember, drink water. Bye.
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 Please.